Now, the roads haven't been too bad most of the day, Catherine, but things are really changing fast.
Yeah, Scott, the roads are freezing over here in Horseheads, and the snow is starting to stick. The police scanners are going crazy with accidents all over I-86. Now, the interstate is closed from Gang Mills to Savona. Before we get the first snowstorm of the season, are you ready to get behind the wheel? District officials and teachers say the plan is desperately needed. But why? Let's head inside some of the buildings to find out. Patterson plans to use most of the $1 billion in tax hikes to offset healthcare costs. That was one of the most physically demanding things I've ever done. Now, these tires have been in the river for at least 5 years, and despite being an environmental hazard, community members say it's time to dig these things out and get the river safe for recreational use. The controversy ignited months before it reached the courtroom. It peaked last summer when the village gave Schlumberger a temporary building permit. Volunteers end up back at the station, knowing that they were just the difference between life and death for one of their neighbors. Raymond was dancing in the living room, the other boys were glued to a video game, and Tanisha's daughter was pleading with mom to open Christmas presents early. When someone's tased, they're experiencing 1,200 volts of energy. Officer Taft explains it as a disruption in muscle function, but that all depends on how far apart the probes are on the body. Now, while some people say they're just procrastinators by nature, others say it's just been way too busy this year to make it out to the mall before tonight. But creativity can pop up in unexpected places, like in traffic on your way to work.
Coming up tonight at 6.
Residents in Cayuga Heights can start talking again. The board reverses its decision to keep public comment out of the deer remediation plan.
WENY-TV's Katherine Underwood was in the courtroom and joins us live with details. Katherine.
Well, Renata, right now Melissa Engelhart is charged with manslaughter for poisoning and killing her 21-month-old stepson. But prosecutors say that's just the initial charge, and it could be upgraded to murder. How could we forget? If I told you you had to track Santa online, I was kidding. He's right here.